talk about the rebuild. I don't know if you got the notification. I just got a Woj bomb on mine. Wizards and Bradley Beal's agent will discuss trade scenarios as rival teams inquire about the three-time All-Star.
Whoa. Okay. No, I turned all that off while recording, so I'm glad that you saw that because to be honest with you, I've said this on the podcast a bunch of times here. I didn't think it would happen this offseason. He's like 65 points or whatever away from being the franchise's all-time leading scorer, and that's a thing that they've seemed to have cared about and have like promotions in mind for how they'll market that sort of thing. I just assumed he'd be here long enough to get that. But that's absolutely crazy.
So Windhorse is on ESPN saying if it happens, it'll happen by the draft.
Wow. Okay.
That's
Um,
Windhorse.
that's and Windhorst literally just finished saying earlier in the week or yesterday even that he just doesn't think the value you can get back for Bradley Beal is
So
particularly high.
that was part of the tweet as well. I'm
Yeah.
reading somebody else. This is like third party now. I'm reading
Sure.
somebody else quoting Windhorst on
Yep.
ESPN, but that was part of the tweet also saying that people will be surprised by what the value is, but that it would happen between now and Thursday.
So to me, I'm like, if you are trying to trade him for anything more than a salary dump, I just wouldn't do it unless you're like all gung ho about like we just need a total fresh restart here. But even then, like if you know you're going to rebuild, whether it's now or the trade deadline, why does that matter? And I feel like if you can get a healthy first half of a season out of him, you're going to get more. Like somebody will give you some sort of asset for him at the deadline if they're desperate to fill out the roster. Like if you're just going to dump him for I don't know, Duncan Robinson and Kyle Lowry's contracts or something, and Nikola Jovic, and that's it. Like I would never do that. Or Tobias Harris and I don't know, like the
Whatever it takes.
2029
Yeah.
top 20 protected first round pick. Like those teams can F off. I just, that wouldn't be a thing I'd be in a hurry to do. And I just wait to see if I could get better. And, at the very least, you draft someone young and maybe he can mentor him for a little bit. And you hope that that changes. That offer's not going to get worse unless he has some catastrophic injury.